Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is OGR game 57 as the Edmonton Oilers went up against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and unfortunately they lost 3-1 against the Tampa Bay Lightning in a very hard fought game. It was a very close game all the way through. It was practically 2-1, and Cedric Paquette got the empty net goal. We don't really count empty netters. It was practically a 2-1 game throughout the entire game, and we played fantastic the way that we played. And without Connor McDavid, I give this team full fucking credit with how we played. We played really tough. Unfortunately, we didn't come out with the point, which is leading us to a tie with both Calgary and the Vegas Golden Knights. But we stick to that second place spot since we have a better wins over overtime wins or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Regulation plus overtime wins. So we have more than that than what the Calgary Flames and the Vegas Golden Knights do, which is a very good position on us. Plus, we have 2 games less than both Vegas Golden Knights and the Calgary Flames, so we're in a pretty good position right now. But let's talk about the MVPs of this game. Actually, let's get into the goal scoring of all the subject matter that happened in the game. Right off the get-go, Patrick Maroon, 4 minutes in the second period. No goals in the first period. It was a shutdown game in the first period. No one was able to score a goal. It was 14-10 for shots for the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was back and forth. It was a nice game. And in the second period, Patrick Maroon was able to chip away and get a big goal. Gauntz and Luke Schenn got an assist. Luke Schenn was a beast last night. He was all over the place. 7 hits, 2 block shots, 5 shots in the net. He was a big man for the team, for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and is one of the reasons why he was able to shut down the game so well against some of the biggest superstars on the Edmonton Oilers, like Yamamoto and Leon Draisaitl. He took away a lot of great players from the Edmonton Oilers, and Luke Schenn was one of the reasons why the Tampa Bay Lightning won this game. Caleb Jones, he was playing fantastic. He was all over the place. He had 14 minutes of play, 1 hit, 2 block shots. He was just out there. Same with Darnell Nurse. He was playing pretty well last night too. He was buzzing a bit. Darnell Nurse, Caleb Jones, he got the 3rd of the season, and that tied up the game during the second period. It was a nice. And then the Tampa Bay Lightning took a penalty. And this was a great chance for the Edmonton Oilers to absolutely fight back and try to get a goal. But the thing about this team is we're not very good at our zone entry right now. We are struggling to enter the zone on the power play, and it's really evident that we're missing McDavid big time on that power play. And same with James Neal. We're missing a lot of people on that power play. So missing Connor McDavid was a big hit. We seen a last game against the team that we're just not able to transition that puck into their zone just as right. And we noticed that a lot. But I think we got to go with the new plan. We got to bring up something new. I've seen some dumping plays. It does work. It can work if we do a dump and play, but we just got to be having some speed. Yamamoto, Draisaitl, those guys got to go push the tempo. Otherwise, they didn't. Leon Draisaitl, Yamamoto, Nuge, they weren't able to generate any offense. Draisaitl did get the assist on Caleb Jones' goal, which was a very nice goal, which got us the eventual his 90th point on the season in just 57 games, which is just, it's ridiculous how many points Leon Draisaitl's gotten this year. He's on his way to a Hart, or maybe a Hart, and maybe even Art Ross trophy for sure, from the way that it's looking. Like, he just keeps burying in the points, man. He's been unstoppable lately, and hopefully he can continue that unstoppable streak. But once again, that zone entry ended up being a shorthanded goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning, which got Yanni Gourou his 8th goal of the season. And we just got to figure out something new for that power play. It's not working. We got to figure out something new otherwise. And then in the third period, Cedric Paquette got his 5th goal of the season on an empty net shot there. It was just a nice defensive play there from Tampa Bay, shutting us down and getting the last empty net goal there for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Shots on net, team stats, we got 37-30 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. 56 face-off rating for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They were dominant on our 2 power play chances. We weren't able to capitalize on any of them, but for the 1 shorthanded goal that we gave up. And then plus on power play, we didn't take 1 single penalty. One question was Zach Kassian. That should have been a fucking penalty without a doubt. And Zach Kassian, you're a fucking idiot. I hate that play so much because he was working his way back up to getting in the lineup and to earn some ice time. He almost had 17 minutes of ice time in this game, and he was a real dominant guy out there. He was. 5 shots on net, 3 hits. He was out there. He was showing around. getting some big chances. He was last game. And he goes out there and tries to fucking kick Eric Cernak. Buddy, you are right now without Connor McDavid, without James Neal, without our two biggest goal scorers on the Edmonton Oilers right now, and you're deciding to fucking kick a fucking hockey player. Are you that much of a fucking retard, Zach Kassian? And I love Zach Kassian. I really do. I love Zach Kassian, every bit of the way that he plays, but sometimes he has some meathead fucking decisions, and that was one of them, where he decides to kick fucking Eric Cernak in the fucking, almost in the throat. So I won't be surprised that Zach Kassian will be suspended for a good 6 games, and that's gonna suck because that will be during the time span that Connor McDavid is of course out of the lineup. And this is a big stretch for us right now. It is not a tiny little stretch. We're facing the Florida Panthers tomorrow, and then once again going up against the Hurricanes on Sundays. We're having 2 games in a row. Then we're facing Boston on Wednesday, and back on Friday we're facing the Minnesota Wild. We're on this Eastern Conference tangent, and we cannot be giving up some costly fucking games to a fucking idiot like Zach Kassian. We gotta go out there and win these sort of games. Otherwise, Mike Smith, he had a fantastic game, 34 saves on the night, a .944 save percentage. He's just been absolutely fantastic. I think he definitely gets to start against the Florida Panthers, and then Mikko Koskinen takes over for the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm really excited to see what will happen against the Florida Panthers. I'm hoping that we win that game. Otherwise, we really have nothing to talk about. The team honestly shut down the Tampa Bay Lightning from scoring as we weren't able to get any goal scoring. I would like to see Tyler Benson be recalled in the lineup. He'd be a perfect fit on the team. I would really enjoy him in the lineup. And also, don't be surprised if Ken Holland does a trade here soon if Zach Kassian is for sure suspended. We need another goal scorer if Zach Kassian is suspended. We need somebody to help us out goal scoring wise. We can't just rely on Yamamoto, Nuge, and Draisaitl to carry all the work for the next 2 weeks, because that's how many games we're going to miss out on Zach Kassian if he gets suspended probably today or tomorrow. He's going to miss on the Panthers, Hurricanes, Bruins, Wild, Kings, Ducks, and maybe the Golden Knights game, maybe even the Jets game, and that's during the period that Connor McDavid will be out of the lineup. So we deadly need some more depth scoring for the Edmonton Oilers. Tyler Benson maybe is the problem, or maybe the answer, but probably not. But for right now, guys, I'm going to sign off. Also, EA, you got another one right, as this time you guys guessed the Tampa Bay Lightning to win, as you now improve to 32-25. So good record on you guys. But right now, guys, I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Sunshine State here in Sunrise. Along with Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cebulski. Ray, I think back to 1996, the Rats on the ice. The Florida Panthers are hoping to create that culture once again.
That was almost like a lightning strike. It was so unexpected to go all the way to the finals, and it's been a hard road back to that.
Setters glide into position for the opening draw. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Dishes it to Klefbom. Carries it across the line. And now he angles it across to Larson. Handles the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Denied by the defender. Nice block. There's a shot. Scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
He makes a great play on the net. He's been doing it all season long. That's why he leads this team in goals.
Puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Hoffman. Here's a shot.
Whoa.
He scores! Perfect timing.
Oh, they've been trying to get through, break through on this goaltender who's been running a shutout. Finally, they get one. This has to be frustrating. He's in the right spot. He makes the save. Well, at least most of it. The rest of it's in the net.
He's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's an odd man rush. And now he angles it across to Klefbom. Scores! And he puts his team in front.
James, this game looked really comfortable as a tie game. Now they're ahead. They've got to continue to push. Well, that didn't work. He tried a big glove stop. Doesn't get it, but I don't think he saw much of it anyway with the traffic in front of him.
Opportunity coming up here.
You got to have a short memory on a power play. You haven't scored yet tonight, but that can't matter on this one. Get the puck back to the point, start moving it around, and get people converging at the net.
Scores! Putting the power in power play.
Did just about everything right on that man advantage. They capitalized. The power play takes advantage of that extra man nicely. They move the puck around and set up a shot, but then they have traffic in front of the net, making the goaltender really work to see it.
Oh. Chason's got it along the boards. Towards the empty net, and there it is. Empty netter.
That'll seal it up. Pretty easy one right there for him to cash in. That should be enough to wrap this thing up. The empty net goal should seal it.
And we are all over with this one tonight. And the beat goes on, and it's amazing how they continue to find different ways to lose here during this run.
Play some really good portions of games and then find a spot in the game where they blow up. They make a mistake and they just can't get it back.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. We'll see you next time we drop the puck.